All right, welcome back, everyone. I know it's been a minute. It's been a minute, but we are back. I am joined by my co-host Amaka. What's up? What's up? How are you? How have you been?
What's up? I've been good. Can I say one thing though? I did not
Yeah,
expect them to drop the show so soon. I really thought it was going to be in summer. Remember, I was saying that's going to be in summer. That's why they're dropping a
I
teaser
see. I
now.
see. Yeah, and that yeah. I thought that I was kind of worried when they dropped the trailer. When I heard there was going to be a trailer, I was like, okay, we're probably not going to get it for another month after this trailer now. And then they were like, in 2 weeks. It was like less than 2 weeks.
Exactly. I was like, I'm happy I was wrong, but I was very wrong. I really thought they're going to drop it during the summer, like June,
All right.
July.
All right. Exactly. So we definitely are going to be back every episode for a review, right?
It's about to be so toxic.
I know.
I can sense the toxicity already, and I haven't even seen the trailer. All you just told me that they dropped a trailer
You didn't
and that it's
watch
coming out in
you didn't see anything on Instagram?
okay, I saw a 30-second clip and it was already toxic.
Oh, right. No, I meant as far as even like pictures or like because the girls had their phones, so even while they were filming, they were still going on live and like all that.
Bruh. You see, I want to see the show first and then I look at like the extra stuff. Like let me see the big shebang first. And then if I want to like go into like in depth behind the scenes, I'll do that. Because I don't want to come in with my mind made up already about the show. No. I
All
don't want
right.
to.
No,
Let me
but
get
that's
the
the thing.
full value first
No,
and then
that's what I like about it. It's like I'll see something on Instagram, and then when I finally see it on the show, I'll be like, at first I'll side with them because I'm watching it on Instagram, and I only get their side. And then once I watch the show, it's like, oh, so that's what really happened. And like when you know what I'm saying? I enjoy that when it's like, now I
but the
know.
problem is when I used to do that for like the original Bad Girls, like I would mentally pick a favorite, and then that favorite would just be trash, and I'm just like,
I know
what
that's
was
what I
I
was saying.
thinking? I don't want that.
That's
I
what I
don't
love.
want that
That's the genius of the show. You know what I'm
because
saying?
like I already am like, oh, Seven. I love Seven on her season and all that stuff, but like I feel like if I make her like my favorite from the get go, she's gonna do something I don't like, and I'm gonna be like, why did you do that? You
With
stupid bitch.
this cast is really good. I feel like Seven. I mean, I like her. She was definitely good on her season, and like I'll admit, I had to. It was like in hindsight, I realized that Seven was like really good on her season. I was on her season. I was really rooting for Susan the whole time. I think Susan was really the best. They need Susan to do a Baddies ATL. Anyway, I do like her, but I don't think she's far from my favorite already for like my pre.
I mean, I feel like she wasn't chill, but like if I knew somebody like she reminded me of my best friend. If that makes sense.
I see, I see. Well, yeah, she's from DC, and you're from DC, or is that
No, my
right?
friend's from the UK.
Oh, I see
My
your
friend's
friend.
from the UK.
So
But like
you should love Natalie. She's all about UK. Wasn't she on like Big Brother UK or something?
no, the reason why I vibed with Seven was because like she reminds me of my best friend. Like when everyone said when like she says like, oh, I'm from the UK, everyone's just like, oh, she's so posh and all this stuff and blah and all that. Homegirl plays rugby. She gets dirty. She curses like a motherfucking sailor. She drinks like a like.
Yeah, all
So I
those
just feel
UK
like
people
Seven's
do.
like that. But like people still have the mentality that when she says she's from London, like she lives in London, they think that she's like a prim proper, and like if you look at her private school pictures and like pictures where like what she like is dressed up fancy, she looks like that until she wears like a low cut dress and you see all the tats she has. Like it's just I just felt Seven was like that to me.
Does she
Like
have tattoos
Seven,
like that? You mean
no, 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 no.
Seven?
Like no, she did not the tattoos, but like on like when you look at her, you'll be thinking, oh, she's like the pretty girl, she's like the bougie black girl, but then she's like, I longboard, and then like she fight, bruh. She got.
Oh yeah,
that.
I forgot she longboarded.
And like when she fights, bro, I'm like, where is this coming from? I don't think she's not from Compton, is she? No, she's from DC. She's what part of DC? Like I forgot there's a specific part of DC she's from.
I don't know. Should I look it up?
Yeah, I feel like she's from a specific part of DC that's just like, fuck with me if you want to.
There was a video. Oh, it says she's actually from Fort Washington.
One of those places where you're just like, I feel like there's certain places in the States that like, in order to like graduate to adulthood, you have to take certain like classes. Like you just like they teach you, they have like a certain fighting style that you just know. It's just like if you are.
You think she has a fighting style? I don't even remember her fighting.
Did you see her on the reunion? Like homegirl like knew how to square up, and she was just like she had the whole form down. Like I was just like,
well, even in the reunion, I think Susan was the funniest at the reunion. You not like Susan? Is that what this is? You don't like Susan?
No, I just like that whole season was just other than like Seven.
Saying. That's what
and
I'm
maybe
saying.
Kiara. Like
no, what really? No.
That season was just something else. Like they had problems for no reason. Like they start like some fights that happened were just like, did y'all really just start a fight over that? Like
exactly, because they were all actors.
There you go again with that. I mean, is anything
Susan was the realest one. Susan was the realest one.
Susan was annoying. Come on.
No, how? Why? What? All right. What I was trying to say earlier was that, you know, what's it called? Out of this cast, oh, I already said it. Seven wouldn't be my favorite out of this cast. Out of BGC,
I like
17.
her. I like her because she reminds me of my friend. That's it.
You were saying that she's your fan favorite before the season starts. That's the topic we were on when you started to mention.
No. I said that I like you like watching the stuff before the show. I don't want to get a fan favorite because I'm afraid that I'm gonna watch the show and end up hating them. Like I don't want that. Let me go in the show brand new. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I think we've been talking about it for too long. Are you ready to just watch this trailer and do our reaction?
Show it. Let's go.
Right, let me pull
like I said, I only saw like I can feel the toxicity. I can feel the it's about to get toxic, petty drama. That's 3 words I already feel. And it's 2 minutes long. We love double the length from the first
exactly.
one. We love that. We love that. We love
it's
that.
like 5 times as much. The other one was only 30 seconds, wasn't it?
I thought it was like a minute.
Maybe. All right, let's watch it.
I'm a West Coast girl till I die, but we're on our way to Atlanta. And you know I'm about to run that city too. It's been about 5 years since all of us have came together.
I'm hoping I'm not signing up for hell, but we don't know. Madam Nunn, this shit is out of control now, nigga. You did this.
You motherfucker did some dirty ass shit to me years ago. And you know what the fuck you did.
Sarah was talking mad shit about me.
I saw what you did, and it was wrong.
Right.
You stupid bitch. Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
She's very disrespectful. She's a narcissist.
I'm here trying to make money for us.
Right.
Why y'all doing me like that, yo?
Christina,
He fucking sent you the fucking screenshot. I'm really trying to be like nice.
I feel ready to open up to you girls.
I told you this shit. You don't gotta fuck.
There's just many disappointments because we were building something. So fucked up over there.
Would you just fight with her?
Obviously, I don't like Natalie. So
Maybe that was before.
And then I heard Tanisha was here, and I'm not really fucking with Tanisha, right? Anybody want to fight?
On God, I will beat her fucking ass.
Bitch, shut the fuck up, baby. Get off this couch, bitch. And I'll slap the fuck out you if I didn't think your white ass would call the fucking police.
I'm stopping her.
Get the fuck off me. Are you lying?
Because he's
I'm
not
gonna
doing
tell a 31-year-old.
I have real titties.
When you gonna talk to me? Get out my room. Okay.
What are we doing?
When I'll fuck you up, you hear me?
Let's go.
Doing this shit.
It's gonna be so good. Oops. Right? What do you think? First of all, let me just say I'm very pleasantly surprised because from what I heard all over Instagram, they were talking about the whole show was gonna be Sydney and Judy, and I didn't want it to be the Sydney show. She's not even a bad girl.
Okay. I will say this. First of all, whoever is their makeup and hair team and clothes team, immaculate. They all looked hot. They looked, whatever I say about Natalie, she looked expensive. That blonde hair, them baby hairs were laid. Judy's, that red color with that black eyeshadow with the red accent.
Yeah, it was a lot better with what she had in the other trailer, right?
Bro, whoever is doing their hair and makeup, they said I'm gonna spend a stack, and it shows. Natalie in that all white looked expensive. Tanisha with that fur coat looked expensive. Seven with the little swoops with that slick back with the braided ponytail looked expensive. Ooh,
it's Zeus. What do you mean?
Sarah's extensions, yes, she paid money for that. She
No,
paid money for them.
They're not extensions. That's her real hair.
Whatever she be taking collagen supplements. She be taking hair growth supplements.
Yeah, she has a whole routine.
Yes. The new girl, Sydney, what's her name? The one that's not
Sydney Star. Sydney Star.
Bruh. Her titties is bomb. I want those titties. I want her titties.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like she did a good job transitioning.
They ain't stiff. They ain't stiff. They move with her. Yes. No stiff weave. All them weaves were flowing. Stiff wear. Ooh. I just want to get that away. They look.
That's what I'm saying.
Good.
Like they're ready to get their hair pulled out though.
I mean, that's another. But you see, in other bad seasons of Bad Girls, right? Like there was always that fear of getting your hair pulled out, so you can't really put expensive weave on it. But let me tell you, although they looked so hot. They looked.
Definitely. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I'm so excited for the show. Like,
but they gonna fight with that stuff though. They're gonna fight with all that beautiful.
Who do you think looks the worst out of all of them?
But think about it. There was something I liked about everyone. Like, oh my god, her name is slipping. Christina. Like, I didn't think I would like her with like lighter hair. But she looked good.
So you want me to give you some of the sneak peeks that I saw on Instagram?
Yes. Let me see.
Because it's
Now that I've seen
it's totally related to what we're talking about now. So
okay,
on the subject of makeup artists, apparently they all have their own, like they could use their own or whatever. So I think maybe something happened with Christina's makeup artist, so she had used Natalie's makeup artist, and they're fighting in that clip. I think that the reason why they're fighting is because they're saying that Christina never paid the makeup artist or something.
Oh my god, really? And I was just complimenting them on looking amazing, and they were going to bullshit like that. Like I literally was just like,
don't take my word for it though. Like it might be, there's I'm saying there's a chance that they know that there's a chance that they know what they're doing and they don't want to give away too much, so they give you like just part of the story. So I don't know if that's really the whole thing or what. I guess we'll find out. But that's what they were fighting about on Instagram, and that's what I'm talking. I think there was even a clip in there, if you remember. I don't know if I can go back to. I don't know what exactly what point it was, but if you remember, they had a shot of Christina on her phone, like talking to Instagram.
Yeah,
I think I watched that. I watched.
Man, why is it always makeup artists? Like celebrities be fighting over makeup artists all the time.
To be the only one using that makeup artist.
But that's not how makeup artists work. They have to have multiple kinds to get the bag. Like, no. Now you man.
No, you get one celebrity that you follow along, like, and you keep getting paid more the more they need you.
I could never be that. That could never be me. I'm just like, nah, I'm gonna beat your face. You're gonna look amazing. I'm gonna beat your face. You're gonna look amazing. Everybody who goes under my beauty blender is gonna look like money.
I mean, if that's the case, then you gotta work at like the makeup store and like, be those people, not like I feel like
I can be associated.
I can be associated. Personal makeup. Maybe not. Maybe they have multiple clients, but it's like every time you're in my city, I gotta go to you.
That's why I can't really do anything in that business, because I'll just be like, I would like any opportunity, I would be jumping on it, and like, please don't fight over me. I'd be so awkward. I'll feel so awkward.
And that's what I'm confused about. Like, I don't understand how that could be. How you could mistake. You either paid or you didn't. But then one of them is saying like they had screenshots of the payment, and the other one is saying that I don't know what is going on.
That's like too much. Like, no. But I want to ask you, did you see what Sydney sent to Judy? I think she was saying to Judy. Did they meet before?
Yeah, they've been friends.
Sydney Star and Judy.
Sydney Star and Judy were friends. They've been friends since before Baddies. Like Sydney Star had auditioned multiple times to try to get on Bad Girls Club. And you want me to give you this little preview too? First of all, I guess I should have put on here spoilers. I guess I'll add it to the title. But what I heard was, so they were finally going to cast her because it took her like so many, girls audition multiple times, right? Sometimes to get on the show. And finally they were about to cast her. And I think Judy told the producers that she was trans. So they decided not to use her. But obviously they're not going to say that that's why they didn't use her.
But
I think that's what Sydney Star believes. But whatever.
I mean,
she got a love in hip hop.
That's happened before. That's happened before in other places. Like not in reality TV, but like other big things. Like I remember there was a huge scandal. The like former, I don't know if he's still in the head of like the Victoria's Secret show. Like the guy who like runs it, not the company itself, but runs like the fashion show, was like he would never hire a trans female model to model lingerie because they can't sell the fantasy.
But they definitely have had like a trans woman on a Victoria's Secret, like as a Victoria's Secret model. I remember hearing that before.
Yeah, like
that not
in
true?
the company's side, so like in the
On the
store, like all
but
the
this is
pictures of the
not the
women,
fashion show.
not the fashion show, not walk down that runway. No, and there was like a huge like, rightfully so, because they're just like, hey, but the company has been doing that, but oh, when it comes to walking down the runway, all of a sudden, blah blah blah, and then they eventually did hire a trans female, but like the Victoria's Secret fashion show isn't like as big as it used to be. Like, it's not like in the forefront of people's mind, especially after the Fenty show kind of like blew it out the water. So there's that. But like, I'm not surprised that when they found out that like Sydney Star is male to female, that they were just like, ooh, don't want that. Like, you know what I mean? They didn't want all that
But
extra.
that's
They didn't
what I'm
want
saying. I don't know. Is
So
she
were they-
just using that as a reason to try to get into a fight, though?
But maybe that's what the argument was about. Saying that, remember, she was saying that you did me dirty 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So that might have been what the fight's about.
I'm pretty no. That's what that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I heard. That's what the fight was about.
I mean, is this something to fight about? Like, is this something smart to fight about? I can't really
Someone
say.
stopped you from your dreams. What if, like, you know what I'm saying?
See, when you put it that way, yeah.
But
like,
she's been known to lie. She lied on Love and Hip Hop.
See, that's the thing. Like, I don't know. And like, until you mentioned her, and then I went like after, like a few days after our discussion, I went and like looked her up and was like, oh, okay, cool. I really didn't know who she was, because after Bad Girls Club ended and I tried finding like another reality show to like, replace it.
Right. There has been none.
Exactly. I tried Love and Hip Hop for a while. Like, and I watched multiple versions. I did New York, I did Atlanta, I did Hollywood. The best one,
though, right?
Out of all the ones I was, yes. I tried watching Miami, but like eventually I just got tired of it. And then I tried like other random reality TV shows, wasn't into it, and then I just kind of stopped. But like
exactly. Actually, no. When the one that I found to replace Bad Girls Club, I guess the only reality show. Well, I don't know. I guess Impractical Jokers. Do you count that? But the one where they're like in a house is The Circle. Have you seen The Circle on Netflix? Have I asked you this already?
No, but my cousin is really into it, which is intriguing because she's not really into reality TV shows. So now
it's different. It's different. You know the premise of the show, right?
No.
It was always my idea before I heard about Baddies. I thought it would be genius if they did a Bad Girls Club Circle crossover, like a crossover season.
I feel like
the point is,
I feel like putting two reality TV shows together is a recipe for disaster, because you're having all this toxic drama, pettiness, plus *2 in one place. That would not end well.
So no, it's not like that. You don't even know how the show goes. So the show is, I don't even know. I think maybe 7 people, but they each have their own apartment, right? So they live in this apartment building. They each have their own apartment, and they can't talk to each other. They only communicate to each other through the TV, which like types whatever they say, and it's like a social media thing. And you have a profile with your pictures, and sometimes like it'll tell you like you must upload a new picture, or it's time to chat with the roommate or with the housemates or the apartment, whatever they call them. But people decide to catfish if they want. Like, you can be a catfish the whole season, the whole point is to be the most popular. That you have to be the most popular one over the little internet thing that they're talking over. And then they vote you out. And if you get voted out, you get to visit someone. And it's up to you, your choice. You get to visit someone, one of the people.
You said catfish. As soon as you say catfish, I'm just like,
No, I'm describing it wrong, because if I say catfish, you're going to think of the show Catfish, and it's nothing like the show Catfish. I'm just using that term as in like...
I
Yeah, it has nothing to. It's not like that show at all. But imagine, so like, yeah. So do you see that? Whenever they get kicked out, you get to visit someone, and you
Do
get
you
to
mean
find
like
out if they were a
catfish?
catfish or not.
Like they use fake pictures and everything?
Yeah, because you're supposed to try to become the most popular one, so that no one votes you out of the building.
I can't do that. No, I've been catfished
It's
too
I
many
don't know.
times in real life that I don't like that. Nah, I'm gonna still check it out. You know what? I'm gonna still check
Yeah,
it out.
definitely check it out. But my idea was like, it would be Bad Girls Club, but you wouldn't know who it really was. Obviously, they would have to use alumni or whatever. Bad Girls Club. Well, I guess there's no more new. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want them to get any new people. But if past bad girls catfished as other bad girls, and then
Oh
it's
my
like,
god!
oh, I can't wait.
You
I
would
can't
start-
wait to fight this girl. Like if they kick me out,
no,
that would be amazing.
No, that's hard. That takes talking to a new level. Gino, no, starting drama.
I see it in my head. I see it in my head.
The fact that you're seeing it in your head.
Come on.
The fact you're seeing it in your head
Netflix.
worries me. No,
Netflix, you need to make it happen. Talk to Zeus.
No, the fact that you're seeing it in your head is worrying to me. That's worrying to me. No,
no. It would be the number one show on Netflix. Just like it's the number one show on Zeus, it would be the number one show on Netflix. Let's make it happen.
Zeus is about to be.
All right. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on though. Yeah. Exactly. But let's talk about that. Megan, how do you feel about Megan? I know you said you saw it before already. How did you feel about her appearance?
That's the clip I was talking about, bruh. She's like, I don't like Natalie. I don't like Tanisha. Why are you there? Like, I don't understand that.
To ask if anybody wanted to fight.
Why?
No, she's not in the house. Remember, she was in the trailer, but she's not in the house. You realize that, right? That she just visited that one day. She quit the show. She did the trailer because they shot it like months before. You mean the one we watched just now, or the one that we watched like a month ago?
She was in the one that we watched a month ago, was she? Is my imagining?
Right. The one that we watched a month ago, she was in that, and in between that and starting the actual show, she quit. But I guess, I don't know, for whatever reason, maybe she was under contract. She had to show up for at least one day, I guess. That's why in the pictures
so
now.
What caused her to quit?
I guess because Tanisha was a secret at that time.
And like the thing about that too, and think about that too, if you remember from like the conversation, Tanisha didn't even want to be part of this. So what made her change her mind?
Because they made her an executive producer and probably paid her like 10 times as much.
Money does things. Money.
That's literally what she said. There was an Instagram where she was like, Zeus made me an offer I couldn't refuse. That was how she worded it. Like, so what number do you think that is? What number would that have to be?
Let's see. Tanisha was in Bad Girl season 2, right? And then like she at least was like, even when she wasn't the host of the reunions, she was at least part of it. And then she became host, and she also got her own spinoff. So you have to factor that in. Honey, at least I feel like for how many episodes did they have to film? It froze.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear. I don't know what's wrong with my internet.
Okay, I was about to say, I was like, oh my God, what did I do?
I'm so sorry.
That's fine. Okay, I have a question. How many episodes is
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm
is
trying
the
to figure
show.
out if it. I'm trying to figure out. It might be like 8 or 10. Is that how many they usually have? By the way, now that we're back, I do want to mention that if you want to join, I see we have a viewer now. Finally, if you want to join in on the conversation, definitely go to bit.ly/baddies ATL reaction. You need to put the uppercases, whatever uppercase. It's case sensitive. That's what I mean.
Type as written.
Right, so,
Type as written.
yeah, type it as written. So yeah, what were we talking about though?
How many? We're trying to figure out how much money could have swayed Tanisha, and I'm asking how many episodes there are. Like I'm trying to guess. Because like if it's like if it's 20 episodes, it'll be like a lot more than 8.
Definitely not. Definitely not. It wasn't even 20 episodes on Oxygen. What do you mean?
No, I'm saying that if it was like the more episodes it was, the more money they would pay her. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. So
what
is that? What would be that number? What would be that number for you?
Like at least 750K, like minimum, to get me interested. And then if you like push it to $1 million, like I'll be like, okay, yeah. Or 750K and I get some rights to it. Like I can make continuous money off of it. Like
I think that's what it is. Yeah, they probably own
like
a
they
part
give
of
her
Zeus,
a chunk.
To be honest. Like
they give her a chunk and then they're like, and then you get like, is it not gratuity? What is it called?
What's it called, like royalties? I don't know.
Yes. Yeah, that. So I think they probably were like, here's a chunk, or maybe they could like give her like a personal deal. Like if this does well, you can get your own show.
So
kind of like
I'm starting to get worried now. Because there's another show on Zeus that's similar. Jocelyn's Cabaret. Have you heard about that show?
Oh, bro, you haven't heard about it? The double homicide? Oh,
yeah.
Bruh, I watched that clip and I was like, I can't do this. No, I logged off.
Listen. Tell me why the first season. I'm looking it up right now on the Zeus app. I don't know if this is a glitch or what. It appears that first season of that show was only 4 episodes. I hope they don't do that with Baddies. 4 episodes and that's it. Can you even see it? You can't see it.
I mean, I can see the 4. I can't
exactly.
see the titles.
Look, I'm scrolling. There's no more.
Well, we gotta wait and see. Like
you're right. This is their biggest show. If they better have more than 4 episodes for their biggest. Well, let me look up another show. What other shows they have on here? The Real Black China. Oh, okay. This has 13.
like
so Black China has 13.
I really
episodes.
hope I don't get hate. Please, I hope I don't get hate. But like, I feel like Jocelyn is only famous because of her husband Stevie J and just how crazy those two were together. Like the reason why they're both like the reason why she was famous because like she was speeding off of that.
I
Stevie
guess
J.
I don't know. She was, but was she famous before she was on Love and Hip Hop?
No. Like the reason, that's and like the reason why she was so, like everyone knew who she was because of how crazy she acted on. Like there's like reality TV acting crazy and like her crazy. Like she would be fighting everybody. She would brag about how she stole Stevie J from all these women, and like she would physically attack Stevie J on camera, and like she would just be going like, do you like how?
Why would she have to steal him? Why would she have to steal him away? Because have you seen the clip of them on Wild 'N Out? Or no?
See, like, do you know how many children Stevie J has? How many baby?
Exactly. They already know. They already know that they're talking.
I have. That was when they were like in their happy phase, but like their whole relationship was a roller coaster before like it ended because Stevie J is married to somebody else.
Oh, I didn't know he was married to someone else.
Oh no, Josh watching Love and Hip Hop, but he has life in women. Like he has, his life is drama.
You're like,
Let's just say that.
It's like freezing right now, so you're like lagging, and I'm not even sure what you're saying really.
Basically, I'm saying that Jocelyn and Stevie J's relationship was a roller coaster, and their whole story, all their storylines.
You're talking about from Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah, we're just crazy. So like,
Yeah,
and
I don't think I watched.
Back to what I was, but like back to what I was saying, I feel like because Bad Girls has a more synonymous name, like everyone knows Bad Girls Club, right?
Exactly.
Everyone knows Tanisha. Like everyone's heard of Tanisha. You can't tell me that no one ever like if I
at
say
least
Tanisha,
everyone knows the I get no sleep because of y'all.
Exactly.
Like, everyone knows that.
Exactly. And like everyone knows Natalie. I mean, well, like her name is like you know, if someone says Natalie Nunn, you know who they're talking about, right?
Yeah, I mean most people.
Yeah, like or everyone will know who Sarah is.
I don't think she's as big as either of them.
But not as big, but like most people, if I say Sarah from Bad Girls Club, you know who I'm talking about, right?
I do. I don't think anyone else would.
I think no, but a lot of people would. Same thing with
Does she have? I don't think Sarah. If you think about it, Sarah doesn't have any like quotable lines. What are some Sarah? What are some Sarah quotes that like everyone knows? Everyone knows. I run LA. Everyone knows. I ain't get no sleep because of y'all or the pop off. Even Judy, everyone knows. I got the voodoo for you, bitches. That's what you need to be on their level.
Okay, you're gonna hate me. You're gonna hate.
What's the Sarah quote?
You're gonna hate me. Sarah doesn't have a quote. It's just I feel like people remember Sarah from how she was crying about her hair, which I understand. But like the first thing that jumps out at me about Sarah when I'm thinking about like all the stuff that happened in the seasons is how she was like brushing her hair and it was like coming out in clumps because she just finished fighting.
Apparently something happens like that in Baddies because I remember on Instagram she posted a picture of her hair.
People's hair out. Oh my god. Real hair too. The hair grow off my scalp. Like, I don't have that much hair. I don't even have that much hair, but God forbid someone rips a chunk out of my hair. Ooh.
And that's why she was saying like Natalie is trying to be her. That's why she wanted to wear a blonde wig to match Sarah's to match Sarah's hair.
No. I've heard that so many times. Like, oh, you're just trying to be like me. No, I just like blonde.
But one has, I guess she hasn't she been blonde before? I feel like she has. She definitely has. I'm talking about Natalie.
We've had all types of hair color. Yeah, Natalie's black.
No, I'm talking about her weave. Like she's had a blonde weave before.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like Natalie's probably had every color in the rainbow. Because that's what black people do. That's red to purple to orange to the bob to the weave, everything.
But why specifically?
So she probably has had all colors.
But why specifically on this show where she knows that Sarah is her co-star? Why didn't she do it on any other show?
So
that wasn't with Sarah.
Someone else has blonde hair. So you're telling me that because Sarah has blonde hair, that because Natalie just wants to be her because that's why she has a blonde wig, or it's not that she wants to look expensive. Like blonde hair, either blonde or white, or like it went with her outfit too.
Where was the blonde hair when she was in that all black and white Fendi outfit, like on The Conversation?
That would be too much.
Blonde would have went with that. Wouldn't it have? I don't know. Maybe I'm not.
No,
maybe I don't know.
No, that was all white. Like all white.
You're right. The black Fendi logo looks better with the black hair.
Like if you and then also you have to remember it was you don't want too much. No, you don't want too much like going on. Like, but like the fact because but in that one shot from the back, like it was all white, wasn't it? Like all white, blonde hair goes was like straight up all white. So it was in the beginning when she was wearing all white, like when she was walking.
Oh, right. I see. I guess there's not even a clear shot of that part.
There was like I saw she was walking with a suitcase down a hallway.
Yeah, but it's all like.
And you know I'm about to run that city.
Right there.
Right there.
Too.
Oh, I see. It just happens so fast.
That right there.
I see. Yeah. But why does she have it?
All white.
But then she has it in everything else. She has it in the pink.
Do you understand? Do you understand? But do you understand? Do you understand what lace front is? If
I mean, I've seen the videos of them installing them.
Exactly, but you can keep that for a good 2 weeks.
Yeah. That's
like,
probably all they filmed for. It was like 2 weeks, I think, right? Something like that.
But like when you get a lace front wig, like I plan on getting a lace front wig. When you glue it down and everything, like it's not clipping. When you glue it down, you don't remove it for a while. You just tie like to maintain it. You tie like a scarf and put a bonnet on to maintain like the edges and stuff like that. But you don't switch wigs like every day. You can if you want to, but your hairline will be suffering and it's just time consuming. So like girls
to get it ripped out in a day. What are they thinking?
No, I mean that's why I'm just like when you have new weave and you go to Bad Girls Club, I'm just like pray. But I feel like they're too grown to be fighting like that. They make too much money to be fighting like that. Maybe because I'm broke.
I'm trying to figure out.
Broke it.
I'm trying to figure out what Sarah and Seven could possibly be fighting about. What are they fighting about?
That's the thing we don't know. They could be doing. They could just be starting anything.
And also, honest. I will say that there was something on YouTube. It was YouTube, not Instagram. But Seven was saying like, I know that Sarah wouldn't be the person to call the police. That's just what I think. She was like, I'm just bad at arguments, and that was the first thing that popped in my head.
Oh, you mean when Seven was just like the only reason why I haven't slapped the fuck out of you because he would call the police. I'm like, ooh!
Exactly. So let's analyze that right there. So Seven on YouTube said that she wouldn't really think that Sarah would call the police. So then what is the real reason why Seven wasn't? Well, I guess Seven did. So I don't know.
No, I thought Seven said the only reason why I haven't slapped the F out of you is because you would call the police.
But then she does. Look.
Bro, let me tell you something. When anybody, not even black, when anybody says the only reason why I haven't beaten the fuck out of you is because you would call the police, they are one step about to step. They are so close to stepping over the line, going like, you know what? Fuck it. Let me go to jail. And that was Sarah's warning. Apparently she didn't take it because Seven went off on that ass.
I don't know where the clip is. I thought there was a clip of Seven. Was that it? You saw that? I need to slow it down.
It's on my screen.
It's not?
Gino, it's not on my screen.
Oh, my fault. I was rewinding it this whole time trying to get to it. I'm slowing it down. It's like coming up.
Why are we throwing drinks?
Right here? That's them. They had to get security. Zeus had to get security.
Lo, let me just tell you something about in real life, okay? When somebody says when someone says the only reason why I haven't stomped you out is because I don't want to like be arrested and stuff like that, what they're really saying is that that line that I will cross to beat your ass is that's the space between that line and right is very, very small. Keep talking that shit and I won't give a damn if I go to jail. Like I've seen it firsthand. I had to go to the courthouse to get something notarized.
Yeah.
For something, I had to get something notarized to send out. Like it was official document. I had to get it notarized. So I was sitting in front of the notary office, which was located inside the courthouse, waiting for my turn because you have to wait for this type of stuff. I'm just like, yeah. And like 2 doors down, I heard yelling and me being the notary. This woman was screaming at this other woman, going like, "If I wasn't in the courthouse, I was just like, we gonna have a fight here, ooh. Bruh." And then the woman kept talking smack. Bruh, I was trying to put. It was like I could only hear the voices. Like it was too. Like you could hear it through the door. And I'm just like, and I'm over here being nosy. I was just like, I took out, it was a time where I had like the headphones, like with the wire. So I was just like, and then when she said that, I'm just like, I was just like, oh, like, okay, there's not going to be anything because they're not going to fight. We're not going to break out in a public fight in a courthouse with the sheriff literally sitting there. And the funny thing was there was like a sheriff's deputy, I think, that was sitting at a desk across from me because I was waiting for the notary person's office. So I was just like, and he was hearing it too. And the man was staring at me and I'm just like, "Hi, good afternoon, sir." And then when I tell you the scream that came out of that room, apparently the woman who was just like, "If I wasn't in a courthouse, blah, blah," like snatched this other woman. So I learned that day that when somebody says the only reason why I have not done anything is because the police will get involved. That's not mercy. That's a warning to stop whatever you're doing and walk away from that situation because they're about to say, "You know what? Fuck it. I got bail money. I don't even need bail money. I will sit in the cell until my court case."
I'm thinking that 7 is the one who pulled Sarah's hair now. I didn't even think about that till just
Everybody pulls Sarah's hair. That
was on her season. I'm talking about on this one.
Every season Sarah has been through when she fights, they always pull her hair. You would think Homegirl would get a military style bob cut to make sure nobody scalps a bitch,
But that's what I'm saying. That's what they want. They want her to get rid of her hair. That's why they pull it. But she's like, "Nope, it's still gonna come back. I'm still gonna look good."
It's an easy target.
I'm on.
It's a target. It's like when you're fighting. Why do you think when people are fighting, the first thing they do is braid or tie up their hair, or if they have time, they cornrow it? Because it's just an easy target to grab because like someone's holding you by the hair. No, like every single time.
And she's never. If she were to prepare for that, then people would be like, "Oh, she's scared to get in a fight or whatever." But she's not. She always wears her hair down. She's like, "Fuck it." No, she's never scared. No. She's like, "I'm gonna wear my hair out."
No, if you braid, if a girl with long hair.
No, listen. Season 17, Brianna with her braids. I think that looked horrible. Do you remember Brianna? She was annoying.
It's like she came to the union prepared to fight. But here's the thing: when 7 was getting loud and like you could tell she was going to like swing, that moment I'll be like, "Oh, okay, hold on," because you getting mad jumpy, like you trying to jump a little bit. So
what you want to be like? Oh,
off real quick.
Hold on, let me put my cornrows.
No, don't say anything. No, she doesn't have to even say anything. Why are you talking? Just as someone is yelling at you and like getting loud and being like, "I'm gonna beat your ass" and all that stuff, silently just. have to braid it. Just real time. Just give her less. Issue is that Sarah has long hair, and it's just that's an instant target. Because like once someone grabs a hold of your hair,
but
you
that's
get your head up and down. No,
that's what
like
she's saying.
prepare.
She's like, target me then. Target me. I don't give a fuck. That's what she's saying. I will say what I love about seeing this so
that's
far
why she
on
loses.
Zeus. I feel like so far what I love about this on Zeus though is I like not hearing the bleeps. I think that's like it's crazy just to be watching it and there's no bleeps. It's like
that is true. That is true.
It's different even from hearing because you know you can hear him cuss on Instagram, but to see him in this format like on the show,
which begs the question: will they like do the blurring? Because since it's not on TV, will they blur? Because on TV they blur, but Netflix
yeah, exactly.
Blur.
Well, I'm sure Netflix is gonna blur like because you know they
doesn't blur.
They're right now they're blurring not because it's like censoring, but because the girls don't want to do that unless you pay them on their OnlyFans. I guess they still all have OnlyFans, so maybe when the show comes out, they'll be like, see the unblurred version on my OnlyFans or something. I don't know.
No. Oh please. I don't need that.
That would be a good idea. Why would but there are people that are gonna be doing that.
Oh. Yeah, I know what a pair of titties look like. I'm good.
But not theirs.
I don't need that.
I know. I think they totally like mess with people on the I feel like they tricked Shannon into doing that on OnlyFans when they were doing conversation. Remember that clip I sent you? No? Oh yeah. Okay.
No, I know what clip you're talking about. Which maybe because I'm a girl and like I see them all and I see boobs all the time. I'm just like, okay. Titties, great, beautiful.
Right, but I'm sure that helped their OnlyFans.
I mean, yeah, what doesn't? What doesn't? I mean, you know what OnlyFans is for? Like,
no, actually, I saw an ad on Facebook talking about like there was people cooking on OnlyFans, and they were like, share your recipe on OnlyFans
because of the rep that OnlyFans have gotten. I can understand why they're trying to bring it back from there because there's a lot of accountants on OnlyFans.
I got you.
So they're trying to get back to like that type of stuff, but
but I wanted to ask you. So
I still think Sarah should learn how to tie up her hair.
What are you doing on May 16th?
You're gonna laugh, but actually nothing. Actually,
it's a week and a day away. A week and a day. It'll be a Sunday, so a week from tomorrow.
So probably go to church and then watch this episode with you. We gotta watch the premiere. Question is, do I watch the premiere first and then we discuss about it, or do we watch it together?
I think we can watch. No, we can watch it separately, and then. But the point I want to make is, I think we should do the reaction like as soon as possible. Like if the episode's 45 minutes, we do it 45 minutes after they post it. So it'll be like the Bagos Club after show. There is no more after show. I follow DJ Jesse J on Instagram, and I asked him about it back when it was the conversation, and I was like, "Hey, are you doing a review of the conversation?" He was like, "No, I don't want to do anything with that. I'm not associated with that." So we're about to be the new after show. All right. So you heard it here. You heard it here.
No pressure.
We're going to be back.
No pressure.
No, we need to do this. All right.
So that means I gotta take notes. I gotta take notes on it.
I guess they did. They look like they took notes. They did on the
because so much is about to happen, and I need to remember it all.
All right, I agree. I need to take notes too. That's a good suggestion.
Like I'm taking notes because watch, like first, so I don't think there'll be a fight in the first. You know what?
First of all,
Scratch that. First scratch that. There probably will be a fight.
Listen. Are they going to make it where they show the biggest fight in the beginning, like Bad Girls Club used to do every season? That's a big part of
That's
Bad
why I
Girls Club.
retracted. That's why I retracted my statement saying they're like, oh, they're not gonna have a fight in the first episode. That's why I'm just like, they
are trying to make it different though. Maybe that's what they're trying to say. That there's gonna be different, so it's not gonna be like that. I don't know.
So this is what I'm thinking is gonna happen based on the trailer. So the first episode is gonna be that like, welcome to our house tour. They're gonna hit some clubs. For what I'm seeing in the trailer, probably gonna mention COVID here and there. They'll sprinkle some like pandemic stuff in there because like what TV show hasn't talked about?
You're right.
References, like I'm not talking about just reality. I'm talking about any show, every single show that's come out that has mentioned the pandemic. Every show. Talk about the pandemic. They're probably gonna have like some really crazy like masks.
Oh, you think that's what they're? I feel like maybe that'd be fucked up. But I mean, maybe this is a fucked up thought. But I feel like you're right. Maybe they talk about it, and that's why they end up crying. Is it gonna be like that? Like.
Or like maybe they'll like tell like say like or like talk about like how one of their family members passed away because of COVID.
Yeah, they're gonna, but it's fucked up. Are they really capturing a moment? Or are they exploiting that situation and so that they can cry on camera and get views?
I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know because I can't be one to judge because like. I can't go into too much detail about it because stuff like that, but like it doesn't hit until it happens to you. Like it's not about COVID. It's about something bad that happened to someone I know, but it doesn't hit you. It like like it's sad, it sucks, but it doesn't really hit you like holy shit, this really happened until it happens to someone and like and you care about. So it could be exploited, it could not be. I can't really say. I maybe that I'm thinking that might happen like maybe like a partway into a show, like maybe like let's say they have 10 episodes, right? I'm ballparking. I don't know. Because they could end up with 13, they could end up with 16. Let's just say to make things easy, they'll have 10 episodes. I'm not saying that they're gonna have 10 episodes. They might have more. I'm not saying that they're gonna have only 10. Just ballparking. Yeah. The first 2 to 3 episodes is gonna be like introductions, what they have been doing since like the end of Bad Girls Club. They might do a react, like they might ask them, oh, how'd you feel when they said they're gonna end like Bad Girls, like in general, like whole thing, like you know what I mean? They're gonna talk about what they've been like. They're gonna do like a whole, like like background info, kind of like, you understand what I mean? Like for the first 2 episodes.
Yeah. And they said that's what the show was going to be about, like kind of what they're up to now type thing. No one wants to watch that part. They just want to see the fights. The
beginning of the 3rd episode is when drama's going to start. Like drama's going to start, all that stuff.
If it's only 10 episodes a season, the 3rd episode for the drama to start is too late.
No. Like the first episode is gonna be intro. The second episode is like stuff is gonna start getting heated. 3rd episode is gonna be fight. Megan probably is gonna come in the 3rd episode, start some shit.
You're right. Yeah, if that was the 3rd episode, first of all, I like how they have her coming at least one episode making a cameo because they need. Well, I don't know. Maybe they're gonna surprise us, but I feel like also a big part of the show was the replacements and. Doesn't seem like they're going to have replacements during the season.
No, I don't think so. No,
so it's really not. It really is a different show. But it would be cool if they did have I don't know. I guess every season is gonna be. Is it gonna be like a new? After this season, when they do season 2, are they also gonna include someone else from Love and Hip Hop or someone else that auditioned for Bad Girls Club? Or after
Or-
it was this? Was she the only one?
First of all, did they say they're gonna do multiple seasons of this?
There's definitely a season 2. I know that.
Like they're doing multiple seasons of this Baddies.
Yeah, there's definitely gonna be a season 2. They already started
What
talking
do they
about it.
do? Oh no. Okay. But now I'm thinking, will it be the same girls, or will it be the same people, or will they get a new cast?
They were talking rumor.
Will it be like
They were talking about Jayla being part of it. I think they were trying to get the Claremonts. I don't think. I would be excited to see them on Baddies.
No!
What do you mean? No, don't do that. Don't do that.
No, I mean, no. I'm just like from the so from like even though that house is really big, putting all those people together is gonna get toxic. Ooh, I'm talking.
That's what
I'm
people
just
want to
thinking about the
see.
drama
That's what
that
people
could
want to
happen.
see.
I know.
Exactly.
And I'm a horrible person for wanting it, but like I'm always saying, half of me is just like, why am I watching this? Like, how am I supporting this? Why am I supporting this? The other part about it is like, shit, let's get some shit popping. Like, this is entertaining. Like, I don't. And remember when we were talking about since they're in Atlanta, they might like come across other reality TV show stars that are in Atlanta.
Who lives in Atlanta?
Like there's I think Black Ink has a version in Atlanta, I think, or at least has a store in Atlanta. Of course there's Love and Hip Hop in Atlanta. I'm pretty sure there's like a Real Housewives version of Atlanta
That's what I was
like,
thinking too. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but I was thinking like maybe next season they'll have, instead of one extra girl from Love and Hip Hop, they'll have one extra girl from Real Housewives.
not like another from another, like they'll cross paths with like, since because they're probably gonna, if they're in Atlanta, they're gonna go to like the club parts, like they're gonna go to clubs, right? And those clubs are frequented by other reality TV shows. Like,
and
you get what I mean?
And also Zeus is stealing all these reality stars from these networks, so that sounds like definitely a possibility.
So yeah, like I'm talking, I'm not like, oh, like they intentionally made a collab, but like they'll just be at a club and they'll be like, oh my god, I recognize such and such from this TV. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it just happens. But like reality TV shows are very territorial, so they're like path crossing won't happen unless they wanted to, if that makes sense.
Oh no, they've been stealing a lot of people, so I feel like that's part of their job now. Probably they probably own part of Zeus, and their job is to scout out other reality stars now. Because you're right.
Okay,
why did they pick Atlanta out of all the places they could have had it? Why did they randomly pick Atlanta to do the first season?
I mean, but have you also noticed about like a lot of reality TV shows choose like major hubs? Like New York is a major hub.
So
Chicago
they could have done Baddies NYC.
But wouldn't that be expensive though?
I don't think they haven't even ever done a Bad Girls Club in New York, have they?
No. That's a good question. Wonder why.
And I've never heard that. BGC New York.
Would it be too expensive? Maybe it would be like expensive because New York is expensive.
They went to Cabo. I guess, is that expensive or no? They had a whole season in Mexico.
Still, that's not expensive. Like,
I don't know.
Like Chicago. No, they didn't even have one in Chicago.
They did.
Maybe LA.
They had.
Oh, they did.
BGT 12 was Chicago.
Oh, I guess so. And like, that's a good question. Why didn't they have in New York? That is a good question. Why didn't they have in New York or like Houston or Dallas or Texas.
They were the season 18. They were supposed to cast was Southern Belles. That was that was the theme. So I think they were about to do something like that, but it just never happened.
Maybe eventually they would have gone to New York, but I just feel like there's so many reality shows that happen in New York that they probably were just like, let's stay away. New York and LA are like,
they've done LA.
How many times?
The first 4 seasons were in LA, and then they did season 6, which was in Hollywood, and then I think starting from season 14 they went back to LA. 14 through 16 were in LA.
But that is a good question.
13.
That's a good question though. Why didn't they do Bad Girls in New York?
Because there's so many states and there were only 17 seasons.
That's true.
And then they lost money after season 14, and so they couldn't go to different locations anymore. And then finally 17, they didn't even get a mansion anymore. Isn't that sad?
I mean, yeah, but you know,
Claremont Twins ruined them. That's why Claremonts need to be on Baddies.
But here's the thing that I'm worried about. Well, you know what? I think I'm hoping that the only thing they do is fight and like throw drinks and all that stuff. I hope they don't destroy their stuff. I hope they don't destroy other people's stuff. Because like I said, that hurt me. That was actually, I found that really annoying. Like they snuck out to go to a club and you destroyed their luxury designer things. Like,
yeah,
no.
I feel like since they're the producers now, I feel like they probably put something in there. Like if you destroy anyone's stuff, you owe them like 20 times what it was worth or something. Yeah, I don't know.
But like, no, I agree with that. Like, I grew up, or I grew up well off. Like, is my mom like rich? Am I like, but like, I'm like at least upper middle class. So like, I had nice things. I have nice clothes and all that stuff. And then like when I started working,
yeah, you're on like Frederick, that, right? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say that.
I'm near Frederick. There we go.
All right, there you go. Yeah, so we already know what's up. We already.
And like I went to university. Like I've spent 3 years of university, and like as of right now, I have like 3,000. Like I'm not like drowning in debt. Is what I'm basically saying. And like I'm still like so. But like when I buy, like a lot of money I spend on is makeup and shoes. Like I used to have Vans, Nikes, all that stuff. I outgrew them, unfortunately. But like once I get everything straight, I'm planning to buy like several pairs of high tops, Converse and Vans, and decorate them myself because I can. Like it would hurt if I bought $100 pair of shoes, decorated them myself, or paid someone to decorate them, and then because I pissed you off, you like scribble them with like Sharpie that I can remove. Like it'll take me a minute to remove them, but like I would kill you. Imagine doing that with designer stuff and doing it with like making nasty ass brew water and dumping all my, because I snuck out to a club and you didn't really. That's
I don't know, but I feel like if that happened, we definitely would have seen some of that on the trailer. And so far,
I'm hoping the only thing that they that's like immature is that they physically fight.
No, listen. If that happened to the Claremonts and the Claremonts were able to sue BGC, I'm sure they know better this time. Right?
I hope that does. I don't want that to happen. Like the throwing of the drinks, I'm just like, but like who doesn't throw drinks? I've seen grown people throw drinks at each other.
The reason why they're throwing drinks is because Sydney Star cannot actually put hands on any of them.
Why not?
Because that's you think she should be able to? You think she should be able to? Yeah,
she's a woman. I'm all for if you start shit, don't get me wrong.
You're right. No, you're right. She can't hit first. She could defend herself. I'll give her that. She can defend herself.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like if she takes the chair and starts swinging, I'll be like, whoever rocks your shit was in the right. But like, let's say like, I'm not saying like I just like someone random. I don't want to say any names before I like talk it into like manifestation. But like if somebody comes and slaps her across the face.
All right, but she was the one starting it with the water. You saw,
But that's for everyone. But that's for everyone.
But that's
if
what I'm saying.
Anyone throws water on you, if a girl takes a drink and throws water on you.
No, I want to see them. I want to see everyone else. I'm gonna sound so fucked up, but yeah, I do want to see them hit Sydney, but Sydney cannot hit back. Sydney can't hit back.
Why not?
Because what does it
trans?
say? Because what does it say on her license? Isn't that still? I don't know.
You mean her
You're
dead
right.
name, her dead identity? Yeah, both. Okay, so first of all,
what gender? What gender does it have on her license?
Hopefully she got that changed because that would cause problems if she would ever get pulled over by the police or something. That like in general, I hope that she got that changed because like that the explanation and all that stuff, or like if she goes to the hospital or something like that, that caused like a whole hot type of mess. But
you're right. If
you pick a fight with her, be thinking no. If you like start hitting her and stuff like that, and go like, oh, you can't hit me because you're trans. Like, first of all, that's transphobic. Second of all, you will get your shit rocked. I've seen like when it was female to male, and they kept picking on him because they're like, you can't do anything, ha ha ha, because you're still a girl, you're still a bitch and all that stuff, bruh. When I tell you that man, bro,
I would even say that that's more okay.
That's transphobic, Gino.
No, it's not. I said it's okay the other way around. It's just that
no, if somebody is messing with you, you have every reason to rock them. Don't go, like I always say, don't go looking for trouble. Don't start no fights, but finish them if you got to.
Saw her starting it. That's what I'm saying. We're talking about
then she's a shit person for starting fights.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
You're saying that if someone comes after her and she fights back, it looks bad. Why does that look bad?
That's not what I was saying. I'm saying she can't start it. That's all I was saying.
But that's for anybody. Don't start something. Don't write a check that you can't cash. No, that's for anybody. Man, woman,
I'm
non-binary, gender fluid. I don't care. Do not start anything that you can't finish. Don't go looking for trouble when you can't fight.
That's what I'm saying.
If Sydney can't fight, if Sydney does not know how to fight, she should not start trouble.
I'm excited to see someone get beat up.
Well, based on the trailer, I saw 3 separate fights already. I saw Seven and Sarah. I saw Natalie and Sarah. Megan's gonna start somebody.
Natalie and Christina.
There we go. Megan's about to fight somebody because on her, I forgot on her original season when she came back to the house to visit.
Yeah, she said the same line. Anybody want to fight? That's her iconic line. She has a line.
Dragged somebody.
She has a
and
quote.
Then she dragged some random blonde chick.
4 of them, right? Ashley, I remember all their names.
Yeah. So based on the trailer alone, we know there's gonna be 4 fights.
And then there was Sydney and Sarah.
And then I feel like Sydney and Judy are about to fight because Sydney was yelling about you did me dirty 5 years ago. So that's 6. So we know 6 fights are about to happen.
They don't fight. Judy spits on her.
That's what you said. We don't, but that's what we heard. It could escalate.
Right.
I know it's going to escalate.
But
it's going to escalate.
You know that Judy left the show early too, right? Did we talk about that part already?
Yeah.
So I said that. Okay.
So something happened that she probably got her shit rocked or something for her to be like, no, I can't do this anymore.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what
So
happens. I'm excited.
So
It's gonna be
based
a
on
week and
the
a
trailer
day.
alone, yeah, I'm gonna put a countdown on my phone.
Oh shit!
I have an
Grand
app for
Rippler
that.
is in the comments. What's up? What's up? We are back talking about BGC. If you want to get in on this, join the conversation. Link is at the bottom. All right, but wait, what were we saying though? What were we saying?
I was saying that like I'm gonna put a countdown on my phone.
Yeah,
And
is there a
then-
certain time? They didn't put a time though. So is it gonna be released at midnight?
So if they do things like other major like apps like that, like I'm talking like Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime, I feel like it's the start of like the business day kind of. So like 8 a.m. maybe.
I don't know, but when they said that this trailer came out on Monday, and it
What
wasn't
time?
out. Yeah, it came out at like 2 p.m. something like that. So who
maybe
knows
we
if
just-
they want it? I feel like they kind of want it to be like a real show, so they're gonna try to release it at like 8 p.m. or something.
Probably.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
I mean,
I
we'll
will
just
be on
wait.
top of it. You tell me when it's on, or I'll tell you when it's on. I'll definitely be on the lookout for it on Sunday the 16th. But as soon as you text me, I'm gonna watch it, and we got to do the after show 45 minutes after we watch the episode. I mean, 45 minutes.
I gotta take notes. I literally am going to go get a notepad and be like, Baddies Atlanta notes, and then I'm going to write episode 1.
Exactly, and we can compare notes. But
does it have to be at 45 minutes? I feel like I need an hour because I feel like I'm going to be pausing and rewinding.
I don't know, because fine, yeah, you're right. You could do that. Just let me know when you're done watching the episode. I'll let you know when I'm gonna be rewinding too.
Because like you have to get the full experience. Like you don't want to miss anything. You know what I mean? Like it's not like other seasons where like you can invest in one storyline. I feel like there's gonna be multiple storylines.
You're right.
No, it's gonna be a mess.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how they did it on AfterBuzz. I feel like that DJ Jesse J said that he would get to see it early, but I think some of his co-hosts, that was the first time that they watched it.
Yeah, probably. That's what a lot of after shows for a lot of reality TV shows. They're like, they get to watch it early, get their like put their thoughts together, and then when it like premieres to the public, they already know what they're gonna say. Like they like highlight certain parts where they're gonna talk about it, especially. You know what I mean?
So what is our show gonna be called? Because we can't call it AfterBuzz. We're gonna call it
obviously.
We're gonna call it like Baddies After Dark or something.
Bro, I mean, what happens if it drops Sunday morning? Like literally, it's like you open.
It's not Sunday morning.
It's there.
It'll be some. Oh, you're asking why doesn't it? I see.
No, I'm saying like, what if like when you open the app on May 16th, they're just there?
Like the whole thing?
It's just like the episode.
No.
The episode is just like every Sunday morning Sunday morning, May 16th, like at 8 a.m. it's available.
Yeah, maybe not 8 a.m. Well, I don't know. Well, yeah, let's play it by ear, and once we know if there is gonna be a specific time, we'll do the after show based on that.
Bruh,
Does that sound good?
Bruh.
That sound good?
Yeah.
No pressure, but
no. I'm just thinking about how messy it's going to be, because like, first of all, when you put a group of people in like one place, even no matter how big it is, you know drama's gonna happen. Now add like they all have past history with each other. Like they at least have some history with another person in the house. That's guaranteed, right? They at least have some history with another person.
I think Judy said that she had never met Seven, but they got along in the house.
No, but I'm just saying that at least one person,
with one
like,
other
at
person.
least like
I see. Oh, I see.
they
I see what
have
you're
some
saying. Yeah,
history. But like, of course, a lot of them are gonna have history with multiple people. Like Natalie has been with Sarah, has been with Tanisha, has been with Christine. Like they're
I want
gonna
to say. I also want to pause real quick. I'm sorry because we have not even really talked about Janelle. I feel like Janelle needs to be mentioned. Janelle is amazing. I love Janelle on her season.
Even though she kept getting her weave ripped out.
She's another like she has Sarah's attitude. It's like I'm still gonna look good. Fuck you. Like she's not about to be scared that anyone is gonna
know how to prepare for the fight. No,
she's not worried about fighting.
Understand.
If people want to fight her, that's on them.
You don't understand. You don't understand. Like when I used to go to College Park, right? When I used to go to University of Maryland, and I would go out to party and stuff like that, I would look good. I will get my wig. I will, curl it, flat iron it, all that stuff, beat my face, wear nice clothes, all that stuff. But best believe that if somebody was trying to pop off and I needed a fight, that wig would have been tied.
I've seen you almost about to fight before. You don't remember back in the day?
No.
You almost did. You don't remember? What's her name?
Was it Jasmine?
No, we're not mentioning names, first of all. Wait, who's Jasmine?
See, I don't even know who you're talking about. When did
Red against her? I don't even know the show. I just got a quick glimpse. You like Red? Really? I hate Red. You need to watch her whole season. She was annoying. I'm glad she's not on Baddies. And I hope that that was another rumor, was that they were going to get Red. But I don't think Red should be allowed anywhere near Natalie after biting her. Red is the one she literally bit Natalie's arm and took like a little chunk out.
I don't do biting. Yeah. I don't do biting.
That's
either we got a punch or kick. That's
I feel like Natalie should be able to get a restraining order for like the rest of her life against
Red. I feel
Red.
like they signed up about it, so they signed up for it. But like anyway, what fight did I get into?
With what's her name? I don't even want to say her name. Should I say her name?
Don't say the name. Don't even say her. Like describe what like
she worked at. She was OG. You don't remember the people that we would have our BGC watch parties?
Oh no, I was probably lit then.
Exactly. Because it was like a real bad girls club at my apartment. Every time we did those watch parties.
I feel like you pulled me back. I feel like you wrapped your arm around my waist and were just like, I'm not gonna calm your shit.
I did, yeah, because I was like, I don't want you guys. I don't want you guys doing this
in my apartment. You don't break anything in your apartment, bro. I was probably. Oh my gosh, because usually when I'm drunk, when I with enough liquor, I'm a mess. Like not even like messy. I just act like a fool. Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
But that was the thing. We had to drink while we were watching the show.
But that which made it. Oh my god. Should we drink while we watch the show?
No, I can't. You saw how red I turned during our I think it was BGC 16. I started turning. Yeah, no, I'm a lightweight.
Maybe I should like sip a little wine. Just no.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
No, I feel like you need liquor for this. I feel like with reality TV shows, I feel like you need something hard. Like you need some, you need some rum in there. You need some Hennessy. You need some, you need that spice.
All right, so we do have a question. Grim Rippler asks, "Do they just set a bunch of bad girls into a room like Big Brother thing, and they get down? Looks like a lot of fights. Do they argue over looks and guys? They argue over hot pockets.
Anything.
They argue over
anything.
I'm not exaggerating.
We're not joking.
Yeah, they literally fought over hot pockets and what else? Anything. Someone decided to put like snacks in the clothes drawer and they fought over that. What's some other ones?
There was a season where I forgot her name. It was with when Paris Hilton,
Paris Hilton.
Not Paris Hilton, but like the guy who was hosting the
Perez
reunions.
Hilton.
Perez Hilton. When he was still hosting the reunions, the guy was just like they said something about like the guy said something offhanded and the girl got really angry because he's like broke, he was broke or something. I just that over the stupidest things. Like literally they could just be the season with Dream Doll. They were just like
Perez Hilton wasn't on that reunion.
No, I'm talking about another season. But like when they say like they fight over the stupidest things, they fight over the stupidest thing.
So Natalie Nunn, she's like one of the biggest stars from Bad Girls Club. She is one of the producers now of this reboot, and she tried to get a Bad Boys Club to happen on Oxygen back in the day, and they weren't having it. But now they're talking about, since it's Zeus, they're talking about they're definitely gonna have it. I auditioned. Throwback.
I'm afraid.
Well, it's Saturday, but I auditioned for Bad Boys Club, but they didn't pick me. I was too good. But they were trying. They were really trying to get
that.
Why? I definitely can't be in this new one. You know, they're trying to get those like Atlanta gay guys.
Bro, Gino, you're too sweet. Okay, like they would hurt you. They would.
I would be like,
harm you.
So Annie was on the show, right? Remember Annie from Natalie's season? She was like a little good girl. She wasn't.
And she got hurt.
I'm sure she learned from the experience.
But she got hurt. I don't want to get hurt learning lessons. Like I understand there's some pain with lessons, but I'm good. If we can avoid unnecessary pain, perfect.
I feel like personally, I would be like the Julie. I would be like, and I know she got hurt too, but I would be the one orchestrating drama from behind the scenes, and no one would know.
And how many times did she get her shit rocked? Multiple times. One in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And she still did the All-Star season, so clearly she liked the experience. So
clearly she got hit too many times, and she was suffering from concussion injuries. No, and then can you imagine if two girls fighting can cause serious damage? Because remember when Judy and what's her name, when she got hit so much, she got blood, she was bleeding from the mouth.
Yeah. That's because Priscilla hit her with a chair.
Yeah, so if that's two girls, imagine if that's two girls, imagine two guys.
What do you mean? You saying guys have like better, more physical strength?
When two guys go at it,
what's
scary.
up? So when a guy
guys fight?
I have. I'm trying to let me finish my thought process. So what makes it what about a guy makes it worse than if it were a girl?
Okay. It's not just worse, it's just like more violent.
So like, guys biologically are more violent? Is that what you're saying?
Gino.
Is that what you're saying? Is that what I hear you saying that? Is that what I hear you saying?
Start that bullshit with me. Fine. You know
I'm
what?
Just saying.
Let's play. Fine. You know what? Let's play.
I think what you're saying right now is I think what you're saying right now is sexist though. I think what you're saying right now is kind of sexist, isn't it?
So you're telling me that comparing a fight between two guys and two girls aren't different? You're really telling me that a fight between two guys and two girls is not different?
I'm saying that it is different. I agree with you. It is different. And I think that it would make for good reality TV. Guys have fought on the Real World.
And did you see how that ended up?
Okay, but I'm saying, so you agree that guys are more violent?
No. Okay.
What about that? Wait, it's gonna sound awful. What?
Like, it's gonna sound like no. It's just that like from my experience, when I've seen two girls and when I've seen two guys, like I've gotten to a fight with a girl and like she managed to bruise my jaw, both sides of my jaw. Like I was in pain for like a week. And that was me personally, but like I've seen like two, and there weren't like big buff guys, like just two average looking guys. Like they did not stop until they managed to drag them off of each other.
So imagine one of those guys. So you agree that if one of those guys were to fight a female, that it would be extra violent, right? Is that what you're saying? Because if two guys fighting each other is more violent than two girls fighting each other, then clearly if a guy were to fight a girl, then the guy would be more violent. Is that what you're saying?
I guess so, because I've fought in several guys before, and honestly, for some of the fights, I have no idea how I'm still here.
So now, is it okay if so there's a guy and a girl and they're fighting, but then one of the guys is like, wait a minute, let me get some breast implants and some extensions real quick. Then does it become okay? Does it become, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
No,
that's what I'm saying.
Gino, no, you're not. Gino, I'm in the standpoint of if someone hits you, you have to protect yourself, right?
Right, but we were talking about if Sydney were to start it,
if Sydney,
it would be more violent.
She's a shit person.
Yeah, because it would be more violent.
No,
she'd be a shit person because it would be more violent.
No, because she's a shit person. But you can't tell me that comparing of like if you're telling me that if you see two, you know what? Fine. They're the same weight, same height. The only difference is that if it was like the same height, same weight, same age, everything is the same except there are two guys and two girls. Yeah, the fight might be different, but also it also depends on the circumstances. Girls don't really grow up rough, like fighting and rough housing. It depends on how you grew up. Like the only
so do you think Sydney grew up rough housing?
Yeah, but so did I, and I'm not trans.
So
like me and my brother and my male cousins, like we would go at it, and I think. And some were not holding back. I feel like that's the only reason why that when I got into a fight at college, I managed to win it because of the fights I would get into with my brother and my male cousins. So if a guy has never like fought before, he would get his shit rocked. But usually guys roughhouse. Nowadays, girls also get in rough housing, but there's something about two girls versus two guys fighting, Gino. Like, I'm not trying to be like gender rules and stuff like that, but like, and text, but like, you're telling me that if and like the thing about it is, guys, what they fight about and what we girls fight about can be different. Because like, do you really think a guy would take another guy's clothes and destroy them?
If they're like gay guys.
Not even that. No, in general. Because even straight cis men spend a lot of money on clothes and shoes. Like, would another guy take scissors to someone else's Jordans and like destroy them?
I could see that.
And then if that were to happen, do you think they would react well about that? Like,
no, I think they would get into a fight. Yeah.
And then compare here's another thing. For bad girls club fights, doesn't usually start with like a slap or a shove or a push.
Yeah.
When this from my experience, this is from me only. I'm not sure it's like the case. Know why? It either starts with a shove or like a punch. So just there's just something about two guys fighting that I'm just like, and like they don't like I feel like it's worrisome. I don't know. Like if they do a Bad Boys Atlanta, um first of all, I don't know how this is gonna go down. Like, are they going to be like where first of all, where would they like cast them? Like
ATL, ATL. Yeah, they were gonna do
no, like
it.
not where, but like who would they cast? Like, is it gonna be like all different races, all different sexualities? Are there gonna be non-binary people there? Are they gonna do? Are they going to include trans people too? Like, just so I don't know. I don't know. I just and like, and let's
Yeah,
be honest, guys.
they could possibly like what's I don't know anyone's names off the top, but they're like you said earlier, like the female to males. I feel like they would possibly cast some of those for Bad Boys Club now, right?
And like and guys can be more toxic together than girls. Like some as first and if they put a gay person there, you know the very first insult they're gonna go to is like you faggot or something.
Exactly.
Like straight to it. And people keep mistaking that gay people are just weak feminine people. So I just feel like
it seems like they're all gonna be gay. Let me just say that because I saw back when they were doing the OnlyFans, they had an appearance at some club, and at that club they were like, "Hey, we're also casting for the Bad Boys Club." So it was only the fans of the hardcore fans of Bad Girls Club that were auditioning for the Bad Boys Club that Natalie was about to start. So let's be real, they're all gay.
They did that before. There was like a reality show, and there was like a gay bachelorette. It was like the Gay Bachelor. I was like, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. I was just like, they're not going to be fighting over stupid things, right?
They fought
over stupid things.
Zeus, if you're watching and you do Bad Boys Club, you need to cast me. I'll be the Annie of the show. All right. Natalie knows what I'm talking about. It was on her season.
Yeah, and then you're gonna need therapy afterwards.
First of all, I need therapy now. All right. I fired my therapist. All right. I was like, you don't care about me. I need therapy now. So put me in that Bad Boys Club with a life coach.
Oh my God, will they have a life coach?
No, they won't. They won't. I'm just saying. No, well, they have like psychologists like stand by.
Is that what the conference was when they were all sitting in front of the conference around the conference table?
No. They're not really having like I was joking around like how BGC 12 had the life coach. You know what I'm saying? I was just kidding about that.
I was just wondering.
But I'm saying in general and on reality shows, they do have like psychologists stand by. This is what I hear. They have that's part of you know what I'm saying. Like they have to have them. They interview the They have a psychological evaluation during the casting, but then like during filming of the show, they want to have someone available in case anyone needs to go. That's what I've heard. I don't know 100%. You know, this is just what I hear.
The work that goes into reality TV shows is scary. This is really scary. Like
exactly.
Some of the stuff that I've heard like behind the scenes, I was just like, how can you how I mean money, but like damn though. But there's just certain things where I'm just like, you really did that? Like
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. But yeah. That's our what's your final word? Who do you think is the best castmate and who you think is the worst castmate? I mean, obviously we don't know, but off of your judgment.
I can't judge because it was not enough.
We do need to make a reality show.
No, I have told Gino.
You're frozen. You told me what? Are you frozen or am I frozen? I don't know what happened. All right. So if she really is frozen, I don't know if she can hear me, but that was basically the end of our show. Well, actually, let me say mine. I feel like Sydney, she's really trying to be a bad girl. She'll probably steal the show away from some other bad girls. Um, I don't know. I really, after seeing Christina on The Conversation, I really have low expectations for Christina. Even though I know she does fight Natalie, I still think that's fake. So Christina would have to be my least favorite, I think, this season. I don't know if you heard
Oh
all
my
that.
God.
I was doing
No.
my best and my worst.
Yeah. No, my I was using my personal hotspot to make sure it didn't drop, and my phone died, and so it switched back to my
I see.
Wi-Fi. So I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. I was just wondering what happened. But yeah, so I started out with my worst. I didn't do my best yet, but let's see. Who do you think is going to be the worst this season?
I can't say because from the
You have to
end of
pick
Bad
one.
Girls
You
Club
have to
till
pick
now,
one.
nope. I plead the fifth.
You plead the fifth. All right. Well, I will say.
You know what? Here's it. I will do promise. I'll make a promise. After the first episode, I will write out my ranks.
You're
I'll
right. You're right. I'm interested to
After
see how
the first episode.
Yeah. Mine always change. So I know. I know that I'm probably wrong. But so I put Christina as my bottom, but my favorite, and I'm happy to see them together. And I think it's kind of shady how I don't know who was in charge of the cast photos, but they didn't put them together. They definitely should have put Sarah, Judy, and Natalie together, like next to each other on all the cast photos.
I mean, maybe it was like maybe it's not just that. Maybe it's just like how the levels of the photos are. Because I remember taking like a photography class in college, and like there's certain. Bro, what celebrity would ever be on Bad Girls Club?
Dream Doll. What are you talking about? So they had a social, like they were famous off social media. That's the biggest celebrity type they had season,
I guess so.
right? Oh, yeah. Actually, oh wait, never mind. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Were any of them celebrities?
I just think social media influencer.
Yeah, they had a social media season, but now one of the girls that was on that season is like a big rapper, Dream Doll. I don't know if you know her. You should definitely look her up. I heard rumors. I heard rumors that Cardi B was supposed to be on Bad Girls Club,
but it says she got Love and Hip Hop, and look.
Yeah, she got on Love and Hip Hop instead. But I did hear that rumor. I don't see Doja Cat doing Bad Girls Club.
No, think she would do Taylor that? Swift. Yeah, right.
Taylor Swift. I would love to see her get beat up. That's mean. That's so mean. But,
bruh, Gino,
we all know she's a snake.
End this podcast before you get Taylor Swift fans to come and bash us all. No, I'm not part of that.
Saying,
I'm not part of that.
After what she did to Kanye and Kim, I'm forever on team Kim Ye. All right. But yeah, you're right.
But she still has a loyal fan base. She has a loyal fan base, and I don't need all that. I don't need all that negativity. I don't need that smoke. Nope. Mm-mm.
See, that's the only reason why people will want her in there. So
no, but I don't want her fans to come after me because they can be toxic. Nope. No, I don't want that.
I don't know. If you were a Taylor Swift fan, let us know how you feel in the comments. All right, so we have something to talk about next time. And also, let us know in the comments who your favorite bad girl and who your least favorite bad girl, who you think it's gonna be overall this season, or who it is right now. But we're gonna see how our opinions change over time. Make sure you tune in on May 16th, where we will have our after show. And once we find out what time they're gonna premiere, we'll have a better schedule for it. But right now, we'll see what's up on the 16th. It could be at midnight. It could be at 8 in the morning. Who knows? Definitely stay tuned. Follow us on social media. You can follow me at the Gino Bino. You can follow Amaka at where?
Rose of the Dragon on Instagram.
Rose of the Black Dragon.
Oh boy,
Isn't it?
Gino, don't
How you-
watch yourself. Watch
all right,
yourself.
I'm just making sure that you know what you wrote. That's all I'm saying. It's what you wrote. All right, Grim Rippler. Thank you for stopping by the Gino Thanks podcast.
Thank you.
The Baddies ATL after show, because that's what season 3 is gonna be. Surprise, guys. That's all we're gonna do, season 3. But we'll definitely be back. So make sure you're tuned in with us in a week and a day from now. All right. See you guys.
All right. Bye.